Hey gang, Rudy here. Welcome on back to the Cade as we are carrying on through my first time playthrough of Dark Souls Remastered. And in the last episode, it was, dare I say, a little anticlimactic because we did manage to get past the vaunted duo of Ornstein and Smough, and we did so with the help of a couple of, I will freely admit, overpowered summons who were there, who were available, and we managed to go in, and they just tore through both of them like nobody's business. So that did open us up through the rest of the way to Anor Londo. We did get the Lord Vessel, so now we were able to warp between bonfires, which is a really nice perk to have. And what we have done now is we've come into this section of the Darkroot Garden that we were not in before, utilizing the Crest of Artorias, and what we're going to do is we are going to go in and we're going to complete this side of the quest because we have to take on Sif, who is the boss in this zone, and he's on the other side of an enclosed door. And once we get by him, then what we have to do is we have to go back to Anor Londo, because what I did not realize is that I missed out on both one boss and an entire piece of the DLC. Not that there was any clear indicator that there was the DLC, but I just happened to miss it, and I got a heads up from somebody who left me a comment, thank you very much, letting me know that it was there. So I might as well take full advantage of that while I can. But first things first, let's take care of Sif. Now, I have heard a couple of different stories about this fight. I've heard that Sif can be hard if you let it. He's only got a couple of really big attacks you need to worry about, and then the big thing you have to worry about is your stamina. In making sure you don't get overwhelmed and that you can continue to dish out attacks and essentially just get underneath him and be able to fight him that way. But he also has like a big spinning move that can take out a big chunk of your life if you're not careful. Now again, I did upgrade my Black Knight sword to +4. You see we are wearing a set of Silver Knight armor, which is quite beefy, and also not extremely heavy. So I'm hoping we'll have a fair shot here. And that is a really, really big sword. That's an even bigger puppy. Hello, Sif. Oh, and he grabs it. And he flings it like a switchblade. Well, alrighty. Well, I do have 10... I've got 10 Estus at my disposal. And there's that spin move that he does. Ooh, that hit. Ow. Thing is, I'm doing good damage to him. That's right, puppy, I'm backing you up. Boop your snoot. Oh, and I hurt him. Ah. So we get the Covenant of Artorias and the Soul of Sif. And we picked up 40,000 souls, and there is something over here. Question is, what is it? Hornet Ring. Okay, what does the Hornet Ring do? Boost critical attacks. Okay, so that looks like it will make your backstabs even beefier. Alright, so I've got... It gave me a homeward bone. I haven't used one of these in a while, so I might as well use it. And because we can warp, we will warp to the Chamber of the Princess. Because what I want to do is a couple things. I need to go see the blacksmith. Because I want to get some more Dragon Slayer arrows, because if we can do it this episode, I want to go take out the red drake that is sitting on the bridge over in the Undead Parish. Alright, I will leave those guys alone for the moment, because I got 45,000 souls. Theirs makes no difference. And we'll work our way down here to our buddy, the giant blacksmith. I'm sure you are, my friend, but I need from you some more of these. Question is, do I need 89 of them? I don't think I do. I think we are good. I'm hoping if we put this at 50, I think we'll be okay. And then can we reinforce the Dragon Slayer Great Bow? No, we can't. We don't have enough. We don't have Twinkling Titanite. Or do we? Because I can buy 2 from you. I could buy 3, but if I want to reinforce this stuff... There. Now it's +2. So we've done that. Alright, have these guys come? No. This way. Alright, are you going up that way? Alright, if you're going up that way, that's fine, because that gives me enough time to run past you and go up this way. And they won't follow me in here. This is outside their jurisdiction. Then what we want to do is we want to warp down to the Dark Moon Tomb. Because it wasn't this statue, it was... Hang on a minute. Oh, that's right. I need to put on a specific item. Ring of the Sun's Firstborn, I think, is it? No. There's a way to get in there. And it involves a ring, but it may not be a ring I have yet. Okay, well, I'm not going to... Whoops, I'm not going to stress about it too much. Because what we can do instead is we can go back to the parish. And we can take out that Drake. And once and for all be done with that damn thing that has plagued us since I think episode 2. When we first went into the lower, or the Undead Burg, and it greeted us on the first bridge before camping out on the second one after we beat the Taurus Demon. And while we are at it, we will take out these Boulder Knights. It's almost pedestrian with how few souls we get from these guys now. But it's funny, when you, the farther you proceed through this game, and you're realizing how much damage you can do. I mean, it's nuts. What is this? I don't want to use my stuff for toxin. I would much rather use this. There. So, I know the Drake is back here. I don't have to worry about rolling, and I don't have to worry about getting out of the way. So what I need to do is I need to equip this. I need to equip my Dragon Slayer arrows. So I can, whoops, get rid of the poison arrows. Get rid of this, and I want to equip the Hawk Ring. We do the same thing we did before, which is pick off the tail. Which we did in 2 shots. Whoop. And now we want to get close enough to the edge. We can aim right about there. And we're hitting it for 311 a shot. And it's dead. We get 10,000 souls for that, but more importantly, that Drake that has been a consistent thorn in our side is finally gone. We'll pick up a light crossbow. We can rest here, and now we can warp back to Anne Orlando. And actually what we want is we want the Dark Moon Tomb again. I gotta bring this all the way down. And while I'm at it, I can turn off the Hawk Ring and put my Ring of Steel protection back on. Now, when I was looking this up, based on the comments I got, I didn't realize that I'd actually picked up the means to access this DLC a while ago. What it is that... Whoop. Now I can take you guys out in one swing. That's nice. Having the peculiar doll, which we picked up by going past the Black Knights back in the asylum when we took out the second fatty demon. One of them was guarding an item called the peculiar doll, which I didn't think much of at the time, nor did I have any really genuine reason to. But, having gotten that item will allow us to enter the first piece of DLC in this game, apparently. And that is through this painting on the wall, which, obviously I saw it. I mean, how could you not see a painting that big that's just sitting there? And it caught my attention, but... how the heck was I supposed to know that it was actually the door into some DLC? I'll take this one out just so it doesn't feel lonely here. So now we examine this painting. And because we have the doll, if we didn't have it, I guess this cutscene wouldn't trigger. We have now been transported to the painted world of Ariamis. Luckily, there's a bonfire right here. This bonfire is cut off from the others. We cannot warp, though. Well, that sucks. What doesn't suck, however, is we can level up. So we can go into this with a fairly fresh batch of a few souls. And we've got these guys again, who don't seem to be all that much. I should equip my regular bow. Get rid of that. See if we can... Yep, we can cut that down. For a humanity. Okay. Okay, what are you? Oh, you do toxic. Okay. I don't want to be around you then. I absolutely do not want to be around you. You are quite literally lighting my butt up. Why it pays to have a bow when you need it. Sit down, boyos. Ow. Okay, there are birdmen over there, and there's an item here. Alright, Soul of a Proud Knight. Ah, you're gonna fly in an ambush. And where are we at for time? Got a few minutes left. Oh, there's an item there. How do I get to it? I don't get it that way. Well, it looks like whatever we have to do in this zone... what's ultimately got to happen is we got to get all the way through it. Because otherwise, I don't know how we're going to get back. Because we can't warp. More rats. Soul of a Brave Warrior. Imminent rear. Okay, there's an archer there. Alright, put that down. Oh, we got more of these fire guys sitting here. Okay. Oh, crap, and I died. I got stuck in a door jam. These two idiots came over the wall, and I died. Alright, well, I'm at least going to have to go get my souls back. I've got to do that before we close it out. So, this one might run a little long. I admit, I've been good to this point in time. Oh, he still got me. I only got 2 of those clumps left. There's an item up there that looks like I missed, but I will get that later once I have gotten my souls back. Alright, so I got my souls back. But I've only got one of those clumps to help me get through this. Okay, well, if anything, I can come back down here. I've got 16,000 souls available to me. I've got a couple of soul items that I can chew up. And also, I can make myself human again and kindle this bonfire. So, I think what we'll do in the next episode is I will handle all that stuff, and then we will make our way, hopefully, further along here in the painted world of Ariamis, because we're going to have to get through it if we want to get back to Anor Londo. So, in the meantime, my name is Ronan. It's been great to spend this time with you. Be safe, be well, happy gaming, and we will talk to you again in the next episode. Bye.